Hello there, faithful listener. This is your Chapter 5, first quiz in Chapter 5. So let's take a look at this quiz right here that we've got. Shrink it down here a little bit. So in the first section here, if you notice, we're going to graph the function. Okay. You need to graph the function that's listed here. Label the vertex and axis of symmetry. Oh, what's that? There's a problem? I know. I love it. It scanned in that way. So I just thought I'd have a little fun. Okay. Now back to real action here. So you're going to graph this function. Just use the Desmos. All right. And you can draw whatever you get on the Desmos. That's all you're doing for all of these right here. So graph those three functions and draw them on the box here. There's nothing to put over here on the right-hand side for your answers. For numbers 4 and number 5, you need to find the product, okay, which means we're going to multiply these two together. You can FOIL. There's two ways to go about this. You can FOIL, and I'll kind of do a little example of remembering how to FOIL over here. Let's say x plus 1 and x plus 1. Remember, you're going to FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, last. So you're going to multiply the first terms together, which would give you x squared. Then the outside terms, which would give you positive 1x. Then the inside terms, the I, which would give you a positive 1x. And then finally the last terms, which would just give you a positive 1. Notice you got to combine your like terms here. So your final answer is going to be x squared plus 2x plus 1. That would be it. Or you could use a box method that I kind of like. So I'll take the same problem that I just did with you, and we'll do it this way. You put x plus 1 up here times x plus 1 down here. And then you're just going to multiply across and down. So for example, x times x, that's x squared. Okay, now I'm going to go 1 times x right here. It's going to give me 1x. Then 1 times x here. Again, that's going to give me a positive 1x. If you want to write the signs there, that would be helpful as well. And then finally, 1 times 1 gives me a positive 1. Notice that your like terms are right here. They're always going to be the diagonal ones that you got to combine. So first and last boxes, keep them the same, x squared and a positive 1. Then combine these guys. So 1x and 1x gives me a positive 2x. Notice you got the same answer as I did up there. So two ways you can go about 4 and 5. Okay. We're going to cross off number 6 and 7. All right. And actually 12 as well. We're not going to do 12. So that leaves 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 and 9, you're just a factor. Okay. You can either use Mr. Houston's way or the box method. All right, but just factor those out. And, your final answer is going to be in a set of parentheses. Okay. And 10 and 11 are the exact same thing. You're going to factor them. You're going to get your parentheses. But remember, you're going to end up with something like x, whoops, hold on there. Back up. There we go. X plus 1 times, let's say, x plus 1. And it's all going to be set equal to 0. So remember, you just got to take each one and make a small equation out of it. Okay, that's what you're going to do at the end of number 10 and number 11. I will also tell you that there's no GCF that has to be taken out of these. Okay, so you don't have to pull a number out first before you factor them. Okay, so that is it. If you have questions, make sure you see me or Mr. Houston. Have a great day.